Guys, we're going to start.
All right. And we'll just take the mask off when we're talking to them. Hopefully it won't blow away. All right, well, if these papers cannot blow away, hi everyone, thank you for coming out. Ready to go, Sean? All right. So I'm Congressman Brendan Boyle, proud to be here at Esperanza with its founder and CEO, Reverend Cortez, who is also a personal friend of mine. I'm going to be giving you a number of details, but let's start really at the top, which is the most important thing. And that is my firm belief that every single American is entitled to receive this vaccine regardless of income, regardless of age, regardless of skin color, regardless of income. That is a principle, as Americans, we should all firmly believe in. Now, of course, when I say age, for those for whom it has been proven to be safe, which currently is 16 and over, it is so crucial, not just to me that I get the vaccine, but it is crucial to me that you get the vaccine, and crucial that everyone in this neighborhood gets the vaccine. It is crucial to them that we all get vaccinated. So that is the important principle that we start off with, that every single person who wants this vaccine is entitled to have access to it. Unfortunately, we have seen in the statistics that that principle is not being followed in practice, that there are disparities, socioeconomic disparities and racial disparities right now in terms of who is getting the vaccine. This is something that has concerned me greatly. As some of you know already, I've written to the CDC along with a number of my congressional colleagues, many of whom also represent other big cities, though big cities that are not as good as Philadelphia, I'd point out. But it is our concern that the CDC formula has been disadvantaged towards cities based on the fact that they use residential population, not daytime population. It is also clear that within the cities themselves, there have been disparities. So this is something that has deeply concerned me, and I think concerned many others. Reverend Cortez, being the community leader that he has been for decades, has stepped up to the plate. He contacted me, I don't know, maybe a month ago, and said, Congressman Brendan, we don't have any site in North Philadelphia. We know that overwhelmingly the statistics among Latino and Latina Philadelphians and African American Philadelphians are lower than what they deserve to be. I'm willing to step up and host a vaccination site right at Esperanza. Now, this is a beautiful facility that I am very familiar with. I host my own community senior fair here every year. It is right in the heart of North Philadelphia, only a few minutes from lower northeast Philadelphia. It is in the heart of North Philadelphia, where so many of our fellow Philadelphians who are Hispanic and African American live. It has plenty of parking, as you can see. It is also on the major transportation routes. So it is a wonderful facility. So I went to work contacting FEMA, cajoling them, contacting the White House, saying we need to have a vaccination site to supplement what is downtown, so that people can come and they can park for free instead of paying for parking, so that people don't have to take a massive trip downtown. Well, I'm proud to say that we have won that battle, and that beginning later this week on Thursday and Friday with a soft rollout, and then with the main event on Saturday, right here behind me, 1,500 to 2,000 Philadelphians will be able to get vaccinated per day. This is something that, frankly, I'm very proud of. I know that it will save lives, and I want to take this opportunity to urge each and every one of you who may be listening, who may be on the fence about the vaccine, please get it. It is proven to be safe. It is so important that if we are going to get beyond this COVID nightmare, that all of us who are eligible get vaccinated. That every adult get vaccinated. And hopefully at some point soon, when proven safe, every child as well. We are getting closer and closer to that day. The United States set a record this past week for number of vaccinations per day, and a site like this, right in the heart of our community, will only help. So with that, I'm happy to bring up a good friend of mine, a true visionary in our community, Reverend Cortez.
Thank you. Thank you, Congressman. Thank you, Congressman Boyle. We want to thank you for I want to thank him for his never wavering support for our community and our neighborhood. Esperanza is pleased to have been selected as a community vaccination site. There are a lot of people to thank. There's a lot of different folks and individuals, and I'm only going to be able to name the groups that they work for. It is a complex negotiation. I want to thank the Philadelphia Department of Public Health, the Philadelphia Office of Emergency Management, the Pennsylvania Emergency Management Agency, as well as FEMA, who have supported the city in orchestrating this site here. Partnering with the city, the state, and FEMA to bring the vaccine location closer to those who are in desperate need and who have access issues, and removing those barriers are what is most important about this site. I want to say that the city will hold a press conference this Friday morning. The mayor is scheduled to be here along with the Commissioner of Health and other city officials. The clinic will open to the public on Saturday morning, April 10. The on-site information tent will be open today at 10:30, and it'll be able to make appointments for individuals who don't have access to a computer. Quiero decirle en español que esta es la oportunidad para nuestra comunidad poder tomar sus vacunas. No va a haber excusa. Aquí se va a hablar español. No tienen que pagar por el estacionamiento y vamos a poder ayudarte a buscar la vacuna que necesita. It is for us a privilege at Esperanza to be able to have this site available to the entire North Central and Northeast community and to all of Philadelphia. You will be able to get your appointments by dialing 311 and going through that system. They have Spanish speakers as well through the 311 program. Starting Saturday, as I mentioned, you will be able to walk up and make an appointment for the very same day. It is really important for us that all Philadelphians take advantage of this site. We've created it to hold a lot of people daily. We are going to work with the city, and the city is working with us to get the word out. So we are appreciative. Thank you to the press also for being able to come out and get this news out. Thank you. Where's the congressman?
Yeah, reminded. So let me also join Reverend Cortez and reiterate my appreciation to the city as well as to FEMA for their cooperation in working with us on this and seeing the need and also helping make this a reality. I also want to point out, as Reverend Cortez did, obviously this is right here in the heart of Upper North Philadelphia, but if you were in Northeast Philadelphia, where 400,000 Philadelphians, myself included, live, you are anywhere from a 5 to 25-minute drive to right here. It's much more convenient than coming downtown. So for Philadelphians in North Philadelphia and Northeast Philadelphia, this is just a wonderful option, and I know will make a world of difference. Finally, before I take questions, the Reverend talked about 311. Let me just read the website. So those interested in signing up for a vaccine, here or anywhere else in the city, you can do so via the city's vaccination interest form, which can be found at covid-vaccine-interest.phila.gov. So that's maybe not intuitive, so let me read that again. It's covid-vaccine-interest.phila.gov. And with that, happy to take any questions.
Will the site operate under the same eligibility standards as the rest of the city, or is it more broader than that?
Yeah, no, that's my understanding. That it's essentially harmonized. There isn't any sort of different criteria here. It's more a different, more convenient, frankly, location to Philadelphians in this community and further north.
Why did you feel the need to step in and release the citizens? It took you to come into town and just the city.
Well, I mean, that's in many ways, that's the local member of Congress job. This involved a federal agency, FEMA. So I wanted to express that as the federal office holder here, my strong support for this. I went, frankly, to the upper rungs to get as much attention for this as possible, that this was something I fully endorsed. I got on the phone with them, held a conference call with Reverend Cortez and with the leaders of FEMA as well, and then finally contacted the White House just to make sure that this was done and done as quickly as possible. The reality is, dealing with government, sometimes there can be red tape, and I wanted to make sure that that didn't prevent this from happening.
Are further conversations happening to get the rest of the Commonwealth and the city kind of on par with the rest of the country, get them, more vaccines in the arms?
Yeah, so in terms of what the other sites the city might be looking at, I would defer to the city officials on that. Likewise, I have seen the same statistics in terms of where the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania ranks for other states. I would defer to state government folks on that. All right. Well, thank you, and let's help get the word out. Oh,
I have a question for Reverend.
sure.
Sí.
Reverendo, ¿cómo se siente que por fin la comunidad hispana que tanto había pedido algo así ya sea, digamos, algo hecho realidad?
Bueno, para nosotros es bien importante, ¿no? Tener la oportunidad de tener este centro, y por un tiempo pensábamos que no iban a escuchar nuestras voces. Estoy bien agradecido del congresista Boyle y de los líderes de la ciudad, el alcalde y el departamento de salud y FEMA y el estado, porque escucharon, y después de 3 semanas aquí estamos. Vamos a abrir el sábado y queremos que el pueblo venga. Gracias.
Thank you. Gracias.
Thank you. All right. Yeah, this is good. We'll go in.